Now you're fully set up, you should come onto our main assess screen. So here, hopefully, this says connected and it's all green. If it's in amber or if this shows any error, you should try and either sync the integration, connect again, and if all else fails, remove the integration and go back through the setup. But hopefully that's all set up nicely for you. And so I just want to quickly explain the quick scan and the deep scan. So the quick scan really focus on the policy gaps. So we look at all the existing security policies you have in place, and that's in this purple area, and we baseline against what is achievable based on your license. So here's all the attack vectors we look for, and then you can see there's this gap here of what we class as desired. So this is really where we'd like to get you to. And the recommendation for you will be put down here, and it's typically there to kind of guide you of where you can be if you were to upgrade your license. So this is very much contextual to your business. We're not going to recommend the most expensive license for you. And so as part of the onboarding process, we'll ask you a couple of questions about the site here. Remember, this can be done for free across many sites because this is the OVIR Assess program. Okay, the next piece is the deep scan. So this is more of a intense scan where we'll look into key areas of risk in your Microsoft 365 environment. It's as simple as clicking this running scan button, and then that'll take a few moments to run. So once the scan is complete, we'll summarize all the key areas of risk we've looked at. So if you're on OVIR Assess, we'll show you the key areas of risk, but with OVIR Protect, we'll actually detail out those areas here. So you can see all the users were MFA, any dormant users which you might want to tidy up. Then into some more interesting around forwarding rules, if any have been set up, which we deem are risky. So that's based on forwarding to an external domain or suspicious areas. And then we look into permissions. So the risk on the permissions is really interesting around the threat level. So we'll look at certain permissions within the app to say whether those permissions are susceptible to be leveraged from a phishing attack, for example. And so we'll have more details in our FAQs there. And then one of the key areas you should look for is in the dormant apps. So as you kind of scroll through the report, we also pass apps with admin roles. That's another important area, but dormant apps is an interesting one where you can tidy up those apps which have been on your tenant or your customer's tenant here. And so you have an action there that will allow you to clean up those apps and delete them.